Hey everybody, Dare to Fly here with Uncooperative Dog. We're standing out here in the cold because of what's just across that field behind us, which you can almost see because of the sun. That's Kings Island back there getting ready for their new season, and so am I, because this year is my 10th anniversary season. Welcome to the very beginning of the 2016 coaster riding season. This is Dare to Fly. I'm looking forward to a very special season of fun this year. 2006 was the first year that I really started traveling to ride roller coasters, technically making this my 10th anniversary season as a roller coaster enthusiast. To commemorate the occasion, I'm going to be filming a series of videos like this to help celebrate the rides of the past, present, and I invite you to join me in helping make 2016 a year to remember. In this first episode, I would like to pay homage to a small park with a special coaster that remains very close to my heart. LeSwordsville Lake, or Americana Amusement Park as it was also known, was located in Middletown, Ohio, just south of town on Route 4. The roller coaster, the legendary Screechin' Eagle, remains to this day my favorite ride and the coaster that I judge all others based upon. The ride had phenomenal airtime and remains my sentimental favorite, and probably always will. Screechin' Eagle was also highly regarded among other roller coaster enthusiasts. It was also an award winner, winning many distinctive honors such as being the recipient of the Speed Award, a designation for the fastest feeling coaster. It was originally designed for Moxahala Park in Zanesville, Ohio. There, it operated under the name Thunderbolt, where it ran from 1927 until 1938. It opened at LeSwordsville Lake in 1939 as the Cyclone, a name it used until 1961 when it was renamed to the Space Rocket, and it was renamed one last time in 1977 to Screechin' Eagle when the park itself got a new name, Americana Amusement Park. Americana closed after the 1999 season, but reopened one final time in 2002 under the name LeSwordsville Lake, a historic throwback to what it once was. Unfortunately, 2002 was the last time this coaster operated and sat dormant, idle, until 2012 when it was met with the wrecking ball. The station still stands intact today, almost waiting in silence to welcome back riders, which will never come. No trip down memory lane would be complete without mentioning Raging Thunder, another popular attraction at Americana. A 1984 installation from Aerodynamics Rides. This is Raging Thunder. The rapids got you soaked before you even arrived at the lift hill. Once on the lift, you had a few moments to enjoy before plunging down into a violent splashdown, soaking everyone in your boat. It's truly one of the most amazing log flumes that was ever built. Americana also had one of the best scramblers. which was sold to a traveling carnival somewhere in Cincinnati after the park closed. While its location remains unknown, at least we know that it will continue to thrill riders. Its next-door neighbors, the Rockoplane and the Tempest, also live on. They now reside at Cincinnati's Coney Island Amusement Park, where they still operate. Not far away at Stricker's Grove in Ross, Ohio, the park's pirate ship waits to be restored, while the Electric Rainbow has been thrilling riders for several seasons. The park's other roller coaster, the Serpent, originally operated at Noble's Family Amusement Park in Paducah, Kentucky in 1987 and 1988, and is a Galaxy model. This coaster opened at Americana in 1989 and operated until the park finally closed in 2002. It sat dormant until 2007 when it was purchased by Kokomo's Family Fun Center in Saginaw, Michigan. It has been operating since 2009 at Kokomo's, even with Americana's original sign for the Serpent. It's wonderful that this coaster can live on. One of the Serpent's cars can still be found in the parking lot just outside the Couches Campers building, just waiting to be put back on a track that has long since departed. The Little Dipper has found new life as well at Sluggers and Putters in Canal Fulton, Ohio, near Akron, where this coaster recently opened with a fresh coat of paint. Not all the park's rides could be so lucky, unfortunately, like the Calypso, one of my favorites. Or even the small children's Ferris wheel that once operated in Kittyland and was later seen out by the park's entrance marquee sign, welcoming riders to the park. Or even the Flying Scooters ride. These rides were all sent to Fun Spot Amusement Park in Angola, Indiana, where they operated for only a short time, as this park closed after the 2008 season, leaving these rides once again awaiting rescue. Among the rides that I have many fond childhood memories of was the Whip. I always remember riding this ride with my dad, as it was one of the few that he would actually willingly ride. These rides, regrettably, are getting fewer and fewer every year, and this one, sadly, will never operate again, as both the building and the ride are in disrepair, the ride long since scrapped, and only the control panel remains to start a ride that no longer exists. The slide's whereabouts, unfortunately, are unknown. I'm sure my aunt is okay with that, as I remember wearing her out as a child. The rest of the family sat here on this bench while we rode some 20 times. The ever-popular Sky Ride is the only ride currently left at the park. The cars still waiting to be put back on the cables, and the cables still suspended, waiting for riders. Most of the park's buildings have been torn down, but quite a number remain, like the old arcade and several of the other buildings, just waiting. The midways seem forgotten, except for those lights. Those lights I remember so well. Why I remember them so well is a mystery. There they sit to this day, just waiting to be turned back on. The turnstiles still sit idle, waiting for the masses. Meanwhile, the Screechin' Eagle, unfortunately, will never again fly. It's no longer in existence, long since been torn down. But as long as those who remember it fondly, it will never truly be dead. While we enjoy one last ride on the Screechin' Eagle, I would like to remind you that there are many other wonderful rides to experience that still live on to thrill the masses. The remainder of this video series is primarily going to be dedicated to those rides that make us feel good and provide lasting memories that we will treasure for the rest of our lives. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and follow the rest of our journey through the 2016 season and beyond. I appreciate you watching, and my email address, screechineagle@yahoo.com, is always available. Until then, see you next time, and dare to fly.